Salut tout le monde, c'est Fog et on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour un live sur... j'ai oublié encore une fois de baisser le volume de mon téléphone. On se retrouve aujourd'hui pour un live sur Mass Effect 2. On s'était laissé la dernière fois pendant la mission avec Thane. Fait qu'on va juste reprendre là où on était, puis continuer ça du coup. Je pense pas que c'est une mission excessivement compliquée, je suis pas sûr s'il y a du combat dans sa mission, mais je pense
It's
pas.
been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on elect.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Ah, ok.
I'm following.
Vraiment, c'est pas la mission la plus passionnante du monde.
Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Goliath?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Ah, ok. De ce que j'avais entendu, cette mission-là est actuellement excessivement facile, même quasiment impossible à perdre. Il est là.
You have the target.
I've got him.
Target in sight.
Ça se peut qu'il l'ait modifié juste un peu en faisant avec l'édition légendaire, mais ça m'étonnerait.
Can you give me an update?
Ah ouais, je le vois. Ouais,
I'm
allez.
almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. No sign of trouble.
Ok.
I see him.
Ouais, ben, je veux dire, relativement facile, là. Hop. T'arrêtes de courir tout d'un coup.
I'm following.
Ah ouais, il est aussi. Oh là là, quelle mission barbante.
No problem so far. What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes.
Oui, ils viennent de bouger. Qu'est-ce qui a changé?
Target in sight.
Ça, c'est pas comme des membres de...
Where is he now?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries.
Ah, c'est ça,
Looks
c'est
like the
du,
same group his
des
bodyguard
mercenaires.
comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. He'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bon.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with the Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, just don't let my boss see you.
Ah, laisse-moi juste fouiller un petit peu.
Don't let him get away.
Oh là là.
I'm following.
Lui, il est pas... il est direct là. C'est pas comme si...
Goliath!
Oh, Cecil! Ow!
Thane,
I saw.
he's heading to Khalid's apartment.
Goliath.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need you. What the hell?
Khalid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Goliath. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the Deep, I went to find them. The Triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Goliath, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Goliath and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Bien. Fait, comme je disais, une quête très facile, il y avait même absolument rien à gagner là-dedans. Je pense, on a-tu gagné de l'argent? On a gagné quand même 30 000. Fait que la quête c'était vraiment rien, il n'y a même pas eu de fight ou quoi que ce soit.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the C-Sec archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
Ou c'est le Drell qui est direct là.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within C-Sec.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Bien. Juste voir du coup. La conciliation est à quoi? Quasiment touché au fond. Je serais tenté d'augmenter la puissance de mon drain d'énergie. Mais en même temps, je me dis, il faudrait que j'améliore les munitions KO. Bon, en tout cas. Moi, juste checker aussi Garrus. On pourrait te donner un boost sur tes munitions perforantes. Puis le duel, il y a absolument rien. Bon. Voyons voir le journal. Ah ben du coup, hop. Est-ce qu'on a d'autres quêtes sur la citadelle? Je pense pas qu'il y en ait d'autres sur la citadelle elle-même, mais bon. Bon, et on va ça quelqu'un d'ici. Enquête là. Ah oui, non, j'avais déjà acheté des poissons. On parle là. Et retournons au vaisseau.
I want to know when the next shuttle will get here.
Vu qu'on a fini sur le Normandie. Ben, ça, sur la citadelle. Là, du coup, ça va être la quête de qui qu'on va aller faire. Serais tenté de faire celle à Miranda. Ou à Jack. Ça fait un méchant bout qu'on les a, ces deux-là. Je pense qu'on va aller faire celle à Jacob. Faut que je soigne mes poissons. Les poissons ont besoin de nourrir. De nourrir, d'être nourris. Pas de nourrir. Voilà. Ça, c'est juste une question, là, c'est de se souvenir de faire ça à chaque fois. Y a-tu quelqu'un à qui qu'on pourrait parler? Peut-être Garrus. Garrus, c'est peut-être quelque chose de nouveau à nous dire. Oh, y a certainement Tain à qui il faut qu'on aille parler, là, à cette heure. Est-ce que t'as quelque chose à dire?
Need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can I wait for
Non, je pense que lui, il a fini.
calibrations?
Lui, je pense qu'il a fini de ses conversations. Donc, du coup, allons voir... Allons voir Tain. Hop. Tain.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations. Do you
Parlez-moi
need
de vous.
something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
C'est sûr.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact.
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
Ok.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here, they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently. A stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child fighting against the water. They fly over the black of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
Ouais.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Non, non, tu m'as pas gâché mon temps. Fait qu'il va y avoir d'autres conversations. On va aller voir Samara. Ça sert à rien d'aller voir Samara, on n'a pas encore fait sa quête. Vous autres, vous dites rien en ce moment. Bon. Fait que je suppose que tout ce qui reste à faire... parce que Tali, on a fini toutes ses conversations. Jack, on a pas fait sa quête. Grant aussi, on a fini ses conversations. Jacob, il attend pour les siennes. Peut-être Morden, mais Morden, je pense qu'on a fini avec lui aussi.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No. No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved, reward for curiosity, intelligence, drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social, reflexive body language, can't fake it. Example, yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn, sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region, subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No. Aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless, statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
Ok.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make
Ah,
it
ok,
back?
ça c'est la conversation qu'on
No.
vient de faire.
Hard for this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, Wait, don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Salarian lives short, mature rapidly by your standards, don't live much past 40.
Ah! Oh! Ouais, c'est très jeune ça. Plus, pas plus de 40 ans pour un salarié.
I'm glad you got to talk to
Ou un
family
galarien.
before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Morden.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with Genophage. Dirty work, ethically ambiguous, problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morden's Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case, regardless. Thank you.
Je me demande si c'est la dernière conversation, celle-là, avec Morden. Bon.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing, right? Anything else, Commander?
Ok.
That'll be all.
I'll be here. No messages for you, Commander.
Ah, pas de message? Bon, tant pis. Pour aller faire la quête de Jacob. Pas mal là que je vous disais que je voulais me rendre. On va finir avec les quêtes des personnages secondaires. Il y en a sur ici. Plein de planètes riches en trucs là. Ah oui, la version en perdition. On va peut-être faire cette quête-là à la place. Je suis curieux par celle-là. Ok. Les scanners ont détecté l'épave du vaisseau portant l'immatriculation MSV Broken Arrow en pleine dérive orbitale au-dessus de la planète Janus. D'après le registre du vaisseau, celui-ci contiendrait un changement de munitions particulièrement sensible. Si rien n'est fait, la trajectoire du vaisseau le mènera irrémédiablement à s'écraser sur Janus et plus précisément sur le site de la plus importante colonie humaine, Fargon. Des Signature Geth ont par ailleurs été détectés au bord. En tout cas, il portait bien son nom, hein. Broken Arrow. S'il y a des Geth à l'intérieur, on ferait mieux d'amener Tali. Je veux voir à quoi ressemble sa tenue différente à lui. Ah, ça y va bien, je trouve. Voyons voir. Whoops. Pas que j'ai pas envie d'amener Garrus, mais je suis en train de réfléchir à c'est qui que je pouvais amener. Je pensais peut-être essayer d'amener Jack. Oh. Jack peut repousser les limites de ses pouvoirs biotiques. Jack concentre toute son impitoyable énergie dans les combats. Ses pouvoirs, c'est pas mal son meilleur facteur. Et toi, ici? On va aller avec les drones. Lorsque votre drone de combat est détruit, il libère une énorme vague d'énergie qui inflige de gros dégâts aux ennemis proches. Portée de la vague d'énergie 6 mètres et des dégâts de 100. Ces échanges électriques sont efficaces sur la santé contre les blindages et contre les barrières biotiques. Ah! C'est très très bon ça. Voilà. Bon. Pour ce qui est des armes, je suis pas sûr qu'ils ont les bonnes. Ok. Voilà. Hey! Alerte jaune. J'ai placé le vaisseau en alerte jaune. Tout est calme pour l'instant, mais les guettes peuvent surgir à n'importe quel moment. Nous devons nous préparer au pire. Tout le monde me dit que c'est une terrible erreur de s'aventurer aussi loin en territoire guette, mais ces colonies ont besoin d'armes pour se défendre. Parfois, j'ai l'impression que les hommes sont au bord de la mutinerie. Heureusement, la présence des caisses d'armes dans la soute semble les rassurer. Dès que nous arriverons dans le système Narip, le Narif, ce sera repos et sac pour tout le monde. Avec tout ce qui nous attend ensuite, ça nous fera le plus grand bien. Alerte rouge. J'ai déclenché l'alerte rouge. Les guettes nous attaquent. Nous sommes probablement condamnés, mais pas question de mourir sans combattre pour autant. Cette attaque est une nouvelle preuve que les colonies ont un besoin vital de ces armes. Déconnexion. J'enregistre ici la dernière entrée de ce journal. Devant l'intensité de l'attaque guette, j'ai ordonné à tout l'équipage d'évacuer le vaisseau et de rejoindre la colonie à la plus proche. J'ai décidé de s'aborder le navire plutôt que de laisser les guettes s'emparer de la centaine de caisses d'armes qui se trouvent dans la soute. Je resterai à bord jusqu'à la fin et j'espère remporter un maximum de guettes avec moi dans la tombe. Mon plan est simple. Saboter les moteurs afin de sortir de l'orbite. Le MSV Broken Arrow s'écrasera alors à la surface de la planète où le mécanisme d'autodestruction achèvera de tout détruire. Je dois être prudent car si je me trompe dans mes calculs, impossible de prédire où tout cela finira. Bah, tu t'es trompé dans tes calculs parce que ça se ramasse dans une ville. Ah! Ok. On veut... Voilà. Ah. Voilà. On a encore 5 minutes. Voilà. Déconnecté. Ressources endommagées. Dépressurisation détectée. Fuite de l'atmosphère interne dans l'espace. Pour restaurer l'alimentation, rétablissez les couplages. Intrusion détectée dans l'atmosphère. Impact imminent. Ok. Bon. Ok, faut que je fasse attention. À cette heure. Aide-nous à la place. Voilà. Vous trouvez que t'as aucune raison de me craindre. Oh! Allez. Ah! Faut que je cours. Les couplages d'animation n'ont pas été établis. Ok. Allez, aide-nous à la place, encore. Ah, lui, il est pas rétabli. Allez. Peux-tu dire que l'autre non plus, il est pas rétabli? Exactement, il est pas rétabli lui non plus. Allez. Ah là là. Ouch. Me prendre une roquette d'en face, ça aura pas aidé à ma survie. Qui l'eût cru? Ah, ok. Voilà. Aide-moi, toi. Voilà. Ok. Pour l'instant, ils sont tous morts. On va récupérer ça, du coup. Allez. Merci. Ça, c'est une des raisons pour lesquelles j'adore ce couteau. Il fait tellement de dégâts. Voilà. Ok, hop. Bon. L'instant, c'est juste une question d'éclairer les ennemis, je pense bien. On a obtenu un petit peu d'argent avec ça. Je peux pas dire non. Quand on obtient de l'argent, c'est que c'est une bonne chose. On va aller soigner les poissons à cette heure. Ça peut attendre avant les poissons. Ça peut attendre après les poissons. Nourrir les poissons. Bon, voyons voir les messages. Attention de Normandie, tous nos remerciements. De Raphaël Cologne, gouverneur de la colonie Fargon, Jonas. À l'équipage de Normandie, nous avons retrouvé votre identité à partir des informations d'amarrage du MSV Broken Arrow. Il semblerait que votre équipage a sauvé notre colonie d'une situation catastrophique. Désolé. Vous êtes non seulement parvenu à vaincre les Gats, mais vous avez également réussi à éviter que le vaisseau ne s'écrase au sol, entraînant avec lui la destruction de notre colonie, ainsi que la perte de près d'une centaine de caisses de munitions. Grâce à vous, notre colonie est saine et sauve. Nous pourrons ainsi continuer la mission de Broken Arrow visant à fournir des armes aux colonies frontalières de l'espace Geth. Les colons de Fargon vous en seront à jamais reconnaissants. Et Captain Bailey SSC, salut Shepard, juste un mot pour vous dire que le petit Drell va bien. Tous les papiers ont été faits, il travaille désormais pour moi, il m'aide à faire un peu de ménage dans les secteurs. Ça permettra peut-être de rendre la vie des gosses comme Mousse un peu meilleure, mais pas non plus parfait, mais bon. Ce serait déjà pas mal. Ce n'est pas non plus parfait, mais ce serait pas mal. Par contre, je sais pas si votre Drell et le mien se parlent vraiment. Je lui ai dit que la vie était trop courte pour s'embêter avec ce genre de choses, mais je sais pas si ça aura eu de l'effet. Bon courage à vous. Bon. Quick. Ah oui, puis c'est vrai. Faut une fois de temps en temps venir faire ça aussi. Voilà. Flusher la toilette. Ok. Pascal. Probing Uranus. Ok. Ça c'est une quête de fait. Une quête facile, puis pas bien longue. On peut partir faire la quête de Jacob à cette heure. Là, Jacob il est par là-bas, lui. Allez. Voilà. Hey, hey, hey,
Anomaly detected.
Distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610034087. Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration.
Probe away. I have found something.
Il a énormément les moyens de lancer le projet de réinitialisation de pouvoir. Tant qu'à être ici, aussi bien d'en profiter. On a une planète qui nous a demandé de sonder, et moi je m'en fini de sonder ça. On va lancer le probe ici. Oh!
Probe away. Probe launched.
Je vous rassure, c'est pas ça qu'on va faire tout le long du live, c'est juste vraiment tant qu'à être. Tant qu'avoir commencé à la scanner, je me suis dit aussi bien finir de scanner ça. J'ai besoin des ressources de toute façon pour lancer les recherches, fait que. Aussi bien y aller. Oh!
Probe away.
Voilà. Oh! Pas mal ici le meilleur spot. Voilà, c'est ici.
Probe.
Ah, c'est là.
Probe launched.
Oups!
Launching probe.
Ah, c'est pas mal là que je voulais le lancer de toute façon. Oh! Pas mal d'iridium et d'éléments zéro sur cette planète. Bah surtout l'élément zéro, c'est rare qu'on en pogne qu'autant. En fait, il y a exactement, il y a plein de tout. Oh. Ici.
Probe away.
Ok.
Probe away.
On va le lancer là. Oh, l'élément zéro ici. Il n'y en a pas gros, mais il y en a un peu dans ce coin-là. On est encore abondant, donc théoriquement il doit y avoir encore des pics de ressources dans l'année. Ça, c'en est un.
Probe away.
8500, ça tombe à combien là? 2000 quasiment. Plus de 2000. Oups!
Probe launched.
Hop! Ici c'est pas mal la même place. Je devrais encore avoir un autre 2000 là. 2300? Attends un peu. Hop! Lancer notre son ici. La planète est épuisée. On va quand même finir de lancer nos probes ici. Oh. Si je dirais.
Probe launched.
Ça va faire quand même pas pire. Honnêtement, je pense qu'on en avait vraiment besoin de récupérer des ressources ici.
Probe away.
Hop! Récupérer ça. On va nous faire nos 15 000 de platine. On va pouvoir en profiter pour essayer de fabriquer de quoi avec ça. On va avoir une coupe de recherche qui sont déverrouillées là, à cette heure. Ça c'est une place. Ça c'est une place avec deux. Et il reste juste une sonde à lancer, puis on va la lancer. Whoops. Ben, il nous reste plus de sonde. Maintenant, on va voir les ressources. Amélioration d'armes. On va pouvoir faire les deux. Là, c'est actuellement. Non, oui. Pourquoi je peux pas encore améliorer ça? Ah, c'est des ressources. Les vaisseaux. On n'a pas la quantité d'iridium nécessaire. Prototype. Munitions pour armes lourdes. On va faire ça. Amélioration d'armure. On va aller avec celui-là puis la durée. Ça, on va aller venir faire ça ici. Hop. Bon.
No messages for you, Commander.
Parfait. On va pouvoir atterrir là, à cette heure. Vous voyez? On aura pu fabriquer quand même une coupe de recherche là avec ça. Amenons Garrus. Moi, je vais économiser un petit peu mes points. Belle planète, quand même. C'est quoi cette musique?
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Bon. Qui font les munitions. Ah, ben. C'est le fun actuellement, j'ai pas besoin nécessairement de tout le temps rééquiper mes munitions.
And mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Un peu d'argent.
Along with this anymore, we've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Quoi qu'ils ont fait à l'équipage?
Along with this anymore, we've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay.
Overgrown, corroding. Looks like they set the beacon up years ago. Why wait to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Yeah,
I
okay.
assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Okay.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It must have after so long.
Ouais. L'objectif est par là-bas. Alors, moi, je vais aller par là-bas. Ah, c'est ça. Le vaisseau, c'est pas un objectif. C'est quoi qui comptait là? Avant toujours, elle menaçait même de dénoncer s'il n'arrêtait pas de lui envoyer des messages. Mais maintenant, il y a une telle innocence. Ok! Fait que ça c'est comme un stalker qui profitait de la situation pour se farcir une fille. Ok. C'est troublant un petit peu. Ah ouais, c'est...
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Ah, ok.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
Ah, ok. Il y a vraiment rien comme information ici à part quelqu'un qui a oublié probablement le visage de sa fille et son nom. Et du monde qui avait des doutes sur Taylor. Ben, du moins sur Ronald. Hey, une survivante!
From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape! Look out!
Ah, ok. Sniper! Boom. Adieu. Ne vous en faites pas, je n'ai aucun remords à vous tirer dans la tête.
This should slow him down.
Bon, on va utiliser le pistolet. Ah, ok. On va utiliser le pistolet, puis ça nous prend aussi des missions cryo. Allez, touche. Ouch. Allez. Hey, d'où t'es capable de me tirer de même, toi? Meurs. Donnez-moi vos missions. Il reste quelqu'un, vraiment? J'ai l'impression que tout le monde est mort. Probablement plus loin. Bon.
They didn't have neural decay. They were insane.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Ah, ok.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Bon. Je pense pas qu'il y ait un seul mecha qui soit encore... Ah, ok.
Friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Les autres sont gentils.
Nice work.
Huh. They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly, but the female on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing. He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Bon.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Donc c'est censé représenter quoi?
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long. He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
C'est vraiment étrange ce qui se passe ici.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Ok, bah au final, je me suis trompé. Il y en a quand même des mechas ici. Voilà.
His mechs shoot without question. Not exactly a long-term discipline solution.
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
Yeah, ok. On a récupéré un petit peu d'argent.
Please, here. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Okay.
What does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Okay.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
And kill him. Okay. Voilà. Bien.
The old corpse was posed like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The Hunters started fighting back.
Okay.
Enemy!
Voilà. Gagos, comment t'as fait pour tomber? C'est juste des petits robots. Ok. Laisse faire, Gagos, j'ai rien dit.
The old corpse was posed like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
Taking heavy fire! Look out!
Allez.
He had plenty of choices. Too late to blame his victims.
Allez. Hop.
Rerouting power.
Yeah! Shotgun!
Je sens qu'il va y avoir comme 2 gros mechas qui vont sortir de nulle part à un moment donné. Hop! Voilà.
Firing a high impact shot.
Voilà, t'es avec nous autres, toi, à cette heure. Toi aussi, t'es avec nous autres. Voilà. Allez!
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Ok. Parfait, on a récupéré toutes les munitions qu'on pouvait sur le pistolet. Vraiment efficace le pistolet pour ça ici. Ouch. C'était pas ça que je voulais faire. Ou du moins pas ça que je devais faire. J'ai sauté le sniper. Continue. Ah.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Non.
Enemies ahead!
Ok. Oh.
Shield to fail.
Voilà. Bouclier. On va utiliser le pistolet. Ben, la mitraillette. Ah! Voilà. Ah là là.
Charge him up!
Ouch. Ok, je suis vraiment presque mort là. Que je fasse attention. Toi tu meurs.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Ok. Il y avait une seule année et tout qu'on était pour avoir affronté un gros mecha à quelque part. On a l'air d'avoir quoi que ce soit d'autre caché ici. Oh! Non, laissez faire, j'ai rien dit. Il y a de l'élément zéro. Hop! Avec un petit peu de crédit direct là. pas tout de suite. On va te parler après avoir fini de fouiller. Ah, y a rien. Bon, on va aller parler.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance. Like an instinct. Pure authority was easy. At first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Non, fait qu'on a obtenu... On a obtenu 30 000 de crédit avec cette quête, on a obtenu des améliorations pour les dégâts. On a obtenu du coup la fidélité de Jacob et son pouvoir. Son pouvoir a de l'air quand même pas tant pire, honnêtement. C'est créer un bouclier biotique.
Found to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Jacob, c'est quelqu'un de bien quand même. Il a beau travailler pour une mauvaise organisation, la personne elle-même est bien correcte. Allons y parler, le coup.
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Ah ben là!
Commander.
Je viens de t'aider à finir ta quête et toi tu veux pas me parler. On va voir si Mordin lui a fini.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Ok. Fait que je pense que lui c'est fini aussi.
No messages for you, Commander.
Peut-être pas de message, mais il y a des poissons qui ont besoin d'être nourris. Je dis, je me débrouille pas trop pire pour me souvenir de nourrir mes poissons. On va aller voir Tane. On va voir s'il n'y a pas quelque chose d'autre à nous dire.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event, as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
Okay.
What do you mean solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Okay.
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately, I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
C'était pas ça le but de te parler de
You can
ça.
remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
Okay.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
Il a libre arbitre.
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
C'est irresponsable. C'est pratique.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do.
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
Okay.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
Okay.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid draw memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations.
Yeah, okay.
That laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
Vous êtes un ermite.
Spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center.
C'est dommage parce que honnêtement, Thane, je me souviens que c'était un personnage que j'aimais, que j'appréciais énormément aussi. Je trouvais le fun, en quelque sorte. Bon, ici, je vais pas y aller avec la munition qui est au groupe. En soi, c'est peut-être la munition anti-grave parce que je serais intéressé à mettre sur le groupe. Parce que faire surchauffer et exploser les ennemis synthétiques, c'est pas vraiment intéressant. Faisons un petit mélange. Puis, non, j'avais l'intention de peut-être le laisser là. Je pense que ce que je vais faire, c'est que je vais prendre le premier, puis je vais en faire un deuxième que je vais le laisser là. Hop. Voilà. Puis celui-là, on va juste le laisser sur le comptoir. On va voir si vous avez pas quelque chose à dire, vous autres. Non. Bon. Fait qu'avec ça de fait, qu'est-ce que je pourrais faire pour le reste du live? J'ai pas nécessairement envie de me lancer sur une autre quête. Prochain live, ça va probablement être la quête de Miranda et de Samara que je vais faire. Quelque chose que je pourrais faire, c'est... Ah ben j'ai plus de son, c'est vrai. M'aider, j'aurais pu genre juste terminer, explorer la dernière planète, puis arrêter ça, mais... J'ai plus de son, fait qu'on va faire ça une autre fois. Hop! Et bah tiens, on va aller en racheter des sons. Voilà. Hop, voilà. Bon. Je sais que je pourrais... Qu'est-ce que je pourrais faire? Dr. Kenson. Là, pas sûr de c'est quoi que je pourrais faire. Allez, allons sur Omega. Aussi simple que ça, on va aller sur Omega. Commencer direct la quête de Samara. Voilà. Donc évidemment, pour faire la quête de Samara, ça va nous prendre Samara. Et ça va nous prendre Morton. Ça va être lui le deuxième de notre équipe. Allons-y pour Shock Neuronal. Le prochain point, on va les dépenser pour le drain. Le drain d'énergie.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
Dead Vorcha? No. Don't know anything about that.
Uh-huh. Right. Well, my job just got a whole lot easier.
Are the Vorcha gonna be a problem from here on out?
Not as bad as they used to be. They breed fast, but they die young. As long as we keep them controlled, we'll be fine.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Arya's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Bon. Allons voir. Allons la voir. Du coup, il demandait de l'information, voir si elle aurait pas vu une Comment ça s'appelle déjà? Yarcha.
What?
Do you know a Solarian named Ish?
I know of him.
He's collecting information about you. Plans to sell it to the highest bidder.
I have no secrets.
None at all? Take a look at this data.
What? Where did you get this? This is privileged information.
This could hurt Arya, couldn't it?
It would be bad for me, yes. But Arya, no.
One of her lieutenants being involved in this shows a big flaw in her organization.
What do you want from me?
Just so you know, someone's gunning for you.
Someone usually is. I got this one. Thank you for the heads up, human.
Consolidation. Toi, as-tu quelque chose à dire, Gretz?
Nothing to see here.
Dommage. Arya.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Okay.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Allez à l'appartement. Ah, ok. Fait que j'imagine que là, ce qu'il faut qu'on aille, peut-être la zone VIP.
Come on, let me in.
En fait, c'est tellement la salle des appartements qu'il faut que j'aille. Donc ici. Comment là?
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Arya's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth. I see. I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Okay.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time. To the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative? How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Bon. Dommage.
Mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
Okay.
Respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Bon.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never part with it.
On va commencer par les plus anciennes.
Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Okay.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kiss tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Okay.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
Okay.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
Okay.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Ça me paraît excessivement risqué tout ça. Y'avait pas un troisième objet qu'on pourrait checker? Oui.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Bon. Et là, on a la section VIP du coup. Mais on va checker. Je pense qu'il reste du stock ici. Pas du stock qui m'intéresse. On va essayer d'économiser un petit peu l'argent puis pas acheter des choses qui sont inutiles. Allez.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarud.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
Et quoi qu'elle a dit à propos
How can I
du
spark
fight?
her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored.
Ok, fait que dans le fond, si je me défends, elle va être intéressée, mais si je le start, elle sera pas.
She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
Ok.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's
Okay.
get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Ok. Fait que pour cette quête, il va falloir que je sauvegarde. Ok.
Breathing on my drink.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Gas. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Floret's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Floret's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
Okay.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Non, pas bon. Fait que de ce que je comprends, c'est elle. Ouais, c'est ça ici.
You need something, man?
C'était Terminal et Éternité.
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out.
Meow.
The music here used to be avant-garde. Couldn't dance to it, but he felt smart listening to it.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
Ça c'est fait.
Are you still here?
Lots of money on display here tonight. Oh, we gotta hit some of that later. Good cred hunting tonight. We'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Hank off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
Je peux pas faire celle-là?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. He worked for Hank. You hear that? So, what do you think of this now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
Ok. Faut juste que je trouve de quoi interagir avec.
Hey.
Hey!
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to.
Ok.
Some nights.
Fait qu'on a réussi à attirer son attention.
Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
Les probatrices. L'art.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
El Conforta.
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Vaenia.
Do you know Vaenia?
My favorite. The 2 actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Pour ce qui est de la musique, je sais pas c'est quoi. Underground?
You wouldn't have heard of anything I like.
You think my taste in music is shallow.
It's all just different taste. Nobody's choices are better.
I see you're a man of strong opinions. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Le pouvoir est une fin en soi. Le pouvoir, c'est force.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Ok, fait qu'on a réussi à tirer son attention suffisamment. J'ai pas fait de mauvais choix. C'est déjà ça. Bien. Explorons un petit peu.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Ah, ok. Et on va voir ici. Rien d'autre. Il n'y a pas énormément de trucs avec lesquels interagir. On voit qu'elle s'intéresse. Oh!
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
Okay.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper. Marin! Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morinth! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Chose comique. Ici, si tu décides de tuer Morant, tu vas conserver Samara, mais si tu décides de tuer Samara, Morant va te rejoindre. Tu peux techniquement finir avec Morant. Mais par contre, de finir avec Morant va impliquer aussi que tu vas mourir à la fin. Et aussi, Morant est techniquement légèrement plus forte que Samara parce qu'il y a... à la mission de fin, il y a normalement une tâche qu'il faut attribuer à Jack. Parce que Jack est la seule à avoir les puissances... Jack est actuellement la seule à avoir la puissance biotique nécessaire pour ça. Mais Morant, là où Samara n'est même pas capable elle-même, Morant est capable d'accomplir cette tâche. Mais bon, on va tuer Morant.
End of the line, Morant.
And they call me a monster.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Ok, on peut y aller.
Let's go.
Fait qu'au final, on a refait la quête de Samara aujourd'hui. Elle était pas excessivement longue. Ah oui, puis aussi, tellement, Morant a un attribut différent de... Ben, elle a un pouvoir spécial différent de celui de Morant. Ben, attends un peu. Samara et Morant vont avoir, mettons, deux pouvoirs différents par rapport à, tu sais quoi, leur pouvoir spécial. Mais bon, avec ça, je vais retourner au vaisseau pour la fin du live, que je puisse soigner mes poissons. Tant qu'à me souvenir qu'il faut que je le fasse, aussi bien le faire tout de suite. Et après ça, je vais couper le live, puis je vous lirai, je vous ferai la fin. Hop. Puis j'ai la chance d'avoir une superbe blonde qui est venue me rapporter une assiette de... Je suppose que c'est quelque chose à style pizza. Ok. Mais dans le fond, on fait une sorte de mini pizza sur un pain qu'elle avait acheté. Un pain frais. J'ai hâte d'y goûter. Non, pas de besoin d'hésitation. Oh là là, oui. Bon, correct. Allez, on va les soigner, on va les nourrir les petits poissons. Ah, les messages peuvent attendre après les poissons. Les poissons, c'est le truc le plus important à s'occuper du vaisseau. Je comprends même pas pourquoi mon équipage les laisse mourir à tout bout de champ. Bon, fait qu'avec ça, j'espère que le live vous aura plu. On aura fait quand même pas mal de quêtes aujourd'hui. On aura fini la quête de Thane. On aura fait la quête de Jacob. On aura fait une quête contre des Geth pour sauver un vaisseau en perdition. Et du coup, on aura fait pour finir la quête de Samara. La quête de Samara était quand même relativement courte. C'était déjà ça, mais quand même pas mal de quêtes de faites aujourd'hui. Ça avance vite. Mais bon, comme je disais, j'espère quand même que le live vous aura plu. On se retrouve demain pour un live sur Tale of Arise, du coup, où on va essayer de continuer d'avancer. On pourrait tellement aussi essayer d'aller faire quelques-unes des quêtes secondaires, mais je pense pas que j'ai encore les niveaux pour ça. Mais bon, on vérifiera ça demain lors du live. J'espère que ça vous aura plu. Pour si vous venez tout juste d'arriver, toutes les rediffusions se trouvent sur YouTube. Ma chaîne YouTube, c'est le même nom, c'est Fox737. Puis c'est à peu près juste ça. Fait que je vous dis à la prochaine et ciao!